Hi guys, today I'm going to answer a question I get on every TikTok video that I've ever made, and that is what Procreate brushes I use and what I use them for. All the brushes I use are default, which means that all of them come free with Procreate and I haven't changed them in any way. Through the video I'll talk about each individual brush I use, how they work, and then I'll show examples of art that I have made using these brushes. The brush that I use the most is the round brush in the painting section shown on screen right here. This brush has great pressure sensitivity, meaning the lighter you press your Apple Pencil, the lighter the color, and the harder you press, the darker the color. I use this brush for most things. I use it for sketching, I use it for coloring, shading, and smudging. Here is a little example of how I use the brush. So here I'm just pressing lightly to get this gray color. And here is the smudge tool that is also set on the round brush. And I never change that setting, it is always on the round brush. Here I'm putting in some darker shapes and then blending it out with the smudge tool. Sometimes I also use this brush for the line art, as you can see here. It usually starts very messy and then I have to clean it up with an eraser. My eraser is also always set on the round brush because I really like the pressure sensitivity on the brush. Here are examples of drawings that I've drawn exclusively with the round brush. I used it for the sketching, the line art, the coloring, the shading, the smudging, everything. The second brush that I like using is the technical pen in the lining section shown right here. This is a brush that I like to use for lining. It has a streamline, which is really helpful if you have shaky hands like me. You can also get good line variation by either pressing harder or lighter with your Apple Pencil, like you can see here, so you can get the lines very thin and also very thick. So here's a little video where you can see the brush being used in action. And here are some drawings where I use the technical pen as the line art brush. The third brush that I really like is the HB pencil in the sketching section. This brush is really good at mimicking a normal pencil, so right here you can see that I am holding the brush at an angle to make this rougher texture, and then here I am drawing with slightly angled so you get thicker, grittier lines, and then here I'm drawing thinner, more delicate lines. So the lines depend on both the angle you're using the brush in, but also how hard you're pressing. Here's a video where you can see the brush being used in action. I actually never use it for sketching, I only use it for line art, though I would definitely recommend trying it for sketching as it is a very good brush. And here are some examples of drawings that I've used the HB pencil for line art. The last brush that I really like to use is Tamar in the painting section, shown right here on the screen. This brush has a very nice rough texture to it, and just like with the round brush, the lighter you press, the lighter the color, and the harder you press, the darker the color. And here is a video of me using the brush. I'm a big fan of the texture of this brush, and I think it makes every illustration just a little bit more interesting. Here are some examples of drawings that I've used this brush on. And that is it for this video. I really hope it helped. I hope it answered some of your guys' questions. If you have any questions, you can comment them down below. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you want. If you don't, that's fine. And bye bye.